Train your brain, train your thoughts, transform your life. Written by published by Books Reader. Introduction. Wake up each morning with the belief that no dream is too big, no obstacle too great, and no aspiration out of reach. This is not a fantasy, but a state of mind that can be learned. Train your mind, become limitless is your key to unleashing this dynamic state of mind, catapulting you into a life where limitations are simply points of departure for your next success. The idea of becoming unlimited is not having supernatural powers or doing the impossible through thinking alone. Rather, it's having a broader horizon of what you think is possible and conditioning your mind to overcome the mental hurdles that have previously kept you down. This book gives you the tools and know-how to recreate your mental landscape so that you can tap into untapped resources and strive for excellence with an unstoppable passion. As you flip through the pages of this book, you will be going on a discovery journey about yourself and mental change. Every chapter is structured to question your current beliefs, sharpen your mind, and prepare you with operational strategies to manage your actions and thoughts. The guidelines presented here are supported by the most current research in neuroscience and psychology, providing you with scientifically proven strategies for creating a boundless mindset. We start by exploring the psychology of beliefs, how the beliefs we have about ourselves determine our behaviors and ultimately our achievements. You'll discover how to recognize limiting beliefs and exchange them with empowering ones that move you forward instead of keeping you stuck. This foundation lays the groundwork for the revolutionary methods that come next. Then, the book reveals to you the force of visualization and goal setting. These are not mere motivational aids, but essential disciplines for anyone who wants to stretch beyond average limits. You will discover how to establish strategic, high-reaching goals that push your abilities and how to vividly picture your success, instilling these desires deeply into your subconscious. In addition, Train Your Mind doesn't only center on the person. It also examines the function of environment and relations in developing a boundless mindset. You will discover how to curate your surroundings and build a network that supports and amplifies your efforts toward reaching unprecedented heights. As the chapters unfold, you'll be introduced to advanced techniques for enhancing focus, boosting creativity, and maintaining mental resilience. These skills are crucial for anyone aiming to operate at their peak and break new ground in any field. Techniques like mindfulness meditation, cognitive reframing, and ongoing learning are elaborated upon, equipping you with the complete set of tools you need to keep your mind sharp and agile. Train Your Mind, Learn to Become Limitless also deals with the inevitable problems and setbacks you will encounter along the way. Instead of viewing these as obstacles, you'll learn to see them as chances to get stronger and more capable. The book teaches resilience and adaptability, ensuring that you can maintain your limitless mindset even under pressure. This book is an invitation to create a new reality for yourself. It's a call to move beyond comfort zones and live life with no limits. With every page, you'll become more capable, more empowered, and more committed to living your highest goals. Are you ready to break the boundaries of your potential and become limitless? Let's begin this life-changing journey together. One belief, one action, one thought at a time. Picture being able to access an unlimited pool of mental strength and become limitless in the process. By using a mix of mindfulness, cognitive training, and adopting a growth mindset, you can begin accessing this ability. This isn't science fiction, neuroscience supports it. But how do you start? What can you do to prepare your mind to expand your mind beyond what you believed was achievable? Stay tuned because we're going to delve into the intriguing landscape of mental expansion a little more. Chapter 1. Tap into the power of neuroplasticity. Enter the captivating realm of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and change. This is not science fiction. It's an amply documented phenomenon. Your brain, anything but an unchangeable fixed organ, is continually remolding and making itself more efficient as it responds to your experiences, activity, thoughts, and even feelings. For years, scientists thought the brain was fixed. But new studies have bounced this theory. You're not locked into the brain. You can awaken its ability to rewire itself. Neuroplasticity is the way in which the brain changes its structure and function according to input from your world, actions, emotions, and thoughts. Visualize your brain as a thick forest. There are established routes, which are your existing habits and thought patterns. But there are virgin areas, unexplored undergrowth that is equivalent to untapped potential. Neuroplasticity enables you to cut new paths in this forest, making new connections and reinforcing old ones. It's the way you acquire new skills, recall facts, or form habits. When you do a new skill or repeatedly expose yourself to something new, your brain constructs and stabilizes pathways for the brain to get at it faster. Unused pathways, on the other hand, atrophy and can actually disappear. That's the wonder of neuroplasticity. It provides you with a power to mold your brain. So don't restrict yourself. Accept this amazing power to transform and expand. Chapter 2. Uncover the hidden depths of consciousness. Within the labyrinth of your mind lies a hidden realm, the vast domain of consciousness. It's a complex network of thoughts, emotions, and memories, not merely a storage space but an active force that continuously shapes your perception of reality. Cognitive science researchers have identified multiple layers of consciousness, ranging from simple awareness of physical sensations to the more intricate capacity for deep self-reflection. At the most basic level, you know that you exist in a physical form, that the wind is hitting your skin, that you taste your morning coffee. But sensory awareness is not all of your consciousness. You can also think about yourself, look inward, and analyze your thoughts and feelings. This is a more advanced level of consciousness, one which distinguishes between humans and other animals. Your consciousness is not set, but can be built up over time. Mental training like meditation and mindfulness will allow you to have greater mastery over your mind, increase your ability to concentrate, and enhance your emotional intelligence. They can allow you to delve deeper into your consciousness, reveal the underlying levels of thought and awareness. Chapter 3. Improve your mental powers with speed. Increasing your cognitive skills with speed isn't simply doing things fast and making fast decisions. It's about getting your brain to react and process in a faster mode. Picture your brain as an ultra-high-speed computer that is capable of multiple tasks simultaneously, quickly, and with precision. That's what we're striving to achieve. As per science, there are numerous methods of boosting your cognitive speed. First, there is ongoing learning. As you do something new or learn a new skill, your brain forms new connections. This process, which is referred to as neuroplasticity, makes your brain faster and more efficient. Second, exercise is vital. Studies have shown that consistent aerobic exercise enhances the hippocampus, the brain region responsible for verbal memory and learning. This, as a consequence, accelerates cognitive processing speed. Thirdly, a balanced diet can also accelerate your cognitive speed. Eating brain-boosting foods such as blueberries, turmeric, broccoli, pumpkin seeds, oranges, and eggs can assist in accelerating your brain functions. Finally, sufficient sleep is crucial. While you're sleeping, your brain processes memories and eliminates toxic proteins. When sleep deprived, your brain's information processing speed decreases. In summary, boosting your cognitive speed is a mixture of ongoing learning, physical exercise, a brain-healthy diet, and adequate sleep. By incorporating these elements into your lifestyle, you'll be on your way to becoming limitless. Chapter 4. Cultivate an attitude of abundance. To lead a boundless life, it's crucial to cultivate an abundance attitude. It's not simply about having sufficient money or resources. It's seeing the world as a world of infinite opportunities and possibilities. It's trusting that you can do anything you want to do. There's research that substantiates the strength of an abundance mindset. Research indicates that people who have an abundance mindset are more creative, stronger, and more content than people with a mindset of scarcity. They're also more likely to make calculated risks, which generally result in larger rewards. So how do you develop this mentality? Begin by shifting the way you see problems. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, see them as chances to grow and learn. Accept failure as a part of the process to success. Remember, every failure gets you closer to your objectives. Practice gratitude every day. Recognizing the good in your life changes your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. This change in focus can significantly enhance your sense of abundance. Lastly, be with people who have an abundance mindset. Their optimism and positivity will influence you, and you will be able to develop your own abundance mindset. Chapter 5. Defeat limiting beliefs forever. Overcoming your limiting beliefs can launch you into a life without borders. Sounds ominous, doesn't it? But it's evidence-based. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology discovered that individuals who challenged their self-imposed boundaries not only accomplished more but also reported higher life satisfaction. Let's define limiting beliefs first. They are those unconscious thoughts that you have about yourself, others, or the world that restrain you. They may whisper you are not good enough, or that's too dangerous and prevent you from achieving your potential. The key to defeating these is finding them. Journaling can be a very effective way to do this. Record your thoughts and emotions when something goes wrong or you encounter a challenge. See what patterns and what negative thoughts occur most frequently. These are your limiting beliefs, internal narratives that hold you back. The next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this truly accurate? More often than not, you'll discover these beliefs stem from fear or past experiences rather than objective truth. Once identified, begin to replace them with empowering beliefs that align with your potential and vision. Rather than saying I can't do this attempt, I possess the skills and resolve to beat this. Remember, this is not a one-off exercise. It involves regular effort and self-analysis, but the reward is worth it. When you overcome your limiting beliefs, you unlock the doorway to unlimited potential. You'll see changes in your confidence, resilience, and overall health. Chapter 6. Improve your concentration and focus. In your pursuit of a limitless life, developing your focus and concentration is a must. For this to be achieved, you need to learn first that your brain is an organ which exercises well like the rest of your body. Brain exercise may take the form of mental puzzles, brain teasers, and learning new techniques. These tasks have been demonstrated to improve focus and concentration. Studies done by the Human Performance Laboratory at the University of Illinois discovered that consistent physical exercise can improve your intellectual functions, such as attention and memory. So if you're not already doing regular physical exercise, you'd better begin. Even a brisk walk has been shown to have benefits. Another top tip for improving concentration and focus is meditation. Research indicates that individuals who meditate on a regular basis have improved attention spans and concentration. Meditation also decreases stress, which can be a major distraction when you need to concentrate. Diet is also important to the functioning of the brain. Food that contains high levels of omega-3 fatty acids, such as fish and nuts, enhance the health of the brain and also improve cognitive function. Processed foods and sugary foods decrease your concentration capacity. Finally, ensure that you're well rested. Sleep deprivation can greatly impair your concentration and focus. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, according to the National Sleep Foundation. Learning these techniques will help you make tremendous progress toward becoming limitless. In the next section, we'll discuss how to spark your imagination and create revolutionary ideas. Chapter 7. Spark your imagination and cultivate revolutionary thoughts. Engaging your imagination and developing revolutionary thoughts can propel you into a realm of unlimited possibilities. This is not pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's research-based. Research indicates that cognitive flexibility, which is an integral component of creativity, correlates strongly with enhanced problem-solving skills, resilience, and adaptability. So how do you light up your imagination? Begin by stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't be stuck in the box of ordinary or typical. Shake your brain with different experiences, either from reading different genres of books, visiting new destinations, or getting into contact with people who have various views. This opens your mind and ignites new ideas. Second, cultivate curiosity. Ask why and how increasingly. It is curiosity that drove Einstein to his theory of relativity. It is curiosity that motivated Da Vinci to create masterpieces. When you have a curious mind, you're essentially inviting innovation. Finally, be mindful. This does not always mean meditation, although it can aid in this. Mindfulness is being here and now, and taking in the world around you. It allows your mind time to link seemingly disparate concepts, and leads to revolutionary ideas. Chapter 8. Increase your emotional intelligence and develop self-awareness. While challenging your mind and encouraging curiosity can give rise to innovative breakthroughs, achieving more growth towards infinite potential calls for emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is your capacity to know and regulate your own feelings, and comprehend and manage the feelings of others. Having a high EQ can translate into superior relationships, enhanced decision-making, and greater resilience under adversity. Developing self-awareness is the first step to raising your EQ. Begin by listening to your emotions. Notice what causes you to feel a certain way and how you respond. Writing it down can be a useful way to do this. As time passes, patterns will start to emerge that can give you insight into your emotional world. Second, as mentioned previously, work on being more mindful. This is about being present in the moment without judgment. It helps you to observe your thoughts and feelings objectively, resulting in a better understanding of yourself. Finally, practice your emotional management skills. This does not mean stifling your feelings. Rather, it's about recognizing your emotions, knowing why they're occurring, and then choosing the best thing to do. This may include taking a couple of deep breaths to relax or removing yourself from a situation to compose yourself. Chapter 9. Optimize sleep for better mental clarity. Almost 1/3 of your life is spent sleeping, an essential process that has a direct effect on your mental clarity and overall cognitive abilities. Though frequently overlooked, quality sleep is central to becoming unlimited. It's not just about logging 7 to 9 hours, it's about optimizing sleep quality to wake up refreshed and mentally alert. Science suggests that while sleeping, your brain gets cleaned. This entails removing toxins, stabilizing memories, and creating new neural pathways. Without sleep, you're more likely to suffer from cognitive deficits like fuzzy thinking, forgetfulness, and poor problem-solving skills. How do you optimize sleep quality? Begin with consistency. Adopt a consistent sleep-wake cycle. Your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm loves routine. Resist the weekend lie-in temptation. They mess up your sleep pattern and leave you feeling jet-lagged. Second, build an optimal sleep environment. A dark, silent, cool space helps the melatonin, or sleep hormone, be produced. Look into spending money on blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine. Additionally, keep exposure to screens minimal before sleeping. Blue light from phones and computers disrupts the production of melatonin. Attempt to unwind with a book instead. Finally, take care of your diet. Stay away from caffeine and alcohol at bedtime. They may be sedatives, but they interfere with your sleep pattern. Essentially, optimizing the quality of your sleep is key to your process of becoming limitless. It refreshes your mind, strengthens mental functions, and prepares you for every new day. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. Chapter 10. Make room for calmness in your daily routine. Adding calmness to your daily routine is not all about discovering tranquility in the middle of turmoil. It's a potent tool to unlock your boundless potential. This assertion is not unfounded. Science has proven that calm environments and calm minds significantly boost your productivity, creativity, and general mental performance. Begin by finding stress triggers in your daily life. Is it rush hour in the morning, a specific individual, or a particular task? Now that you have found them, you can do your best to reduce them. For example, plan your day the night before so that you don't stress about it in the morning, or designate worry time where you let your mind loose so that you're not worried about something constantly. Second, practice mindfulness. It's not a fad, it's a scientifically established way to increase calm. Mindfulness is paying attention to the moment, without judgment. It's about noting your feelings, thoughts, and physical sensations and accepting them. Research indicates that regular practice of mindfulness lessens stress and increases mental clarity. Lastly, construct soothing physical spaces. According to studies, clutter is said to bring about stress and decrease productivity. Therefore, maintain a clean working area and include factors that yield serenity, such as plants or soothing color schemes. Chapter 11. Take advantage of the potential of binaural beats for relaxation. Unleashing the energy of binaural beats can dramatically increase your relaxation and peacefulness. This is no new age hooey, but a scientifically proven phenomenon. Binaural beats are brainstem responses to sound that happen when you listen to two different tones in each of your ears at the same time. This causes a low-pulse frequency pulsation in the amplitude and the location of a heard sound. The greatness of binaural beats is that they can easily lead your mind into a deep relaxation state. They act by controlling your brain wave frequencies, moving them to the synchronization frequency with that of the beats you hear. For example, if you desire relaxation, you would listen to beats with theta frequency ranges between 4 and 7 Hz. Studies have proved that binaural beats will alleviate anxiety, enhance concentration, and enable sleep. A paper in the Journal of Behavioral and Brain Science reported that binaural beats could successfully lower levels of work-related stress. Another paper in the American Journal of Health Promotion reported enhanced mood, stress, and job satisfaction after participants had listened to binaural beats. To tap into the power of binaural beats, sit in a quiet, comfortable place and listen with headphones for an enhanced experience. There are many apps and websites providing a variety of binaural beats for various purposes. Practicing regularly can lead you to a deeper state of relaxation and calmness. Chapter 12. Adopt a growth and development mindset. Although you might not be aware of it, your attitude is directly responsible for how you can unlock unlimited potential. It's not being positive or optimistic, though. It's about having a growth mindset. In psychologist Carol Dweck's seminal research, people who have a growth mindset think their talents can be created through persistence and effort. How do you develop this mentality? Begin by accepting that talents and intelligence can be cultivated. It's not believing that you're already the best, but knowing you can be. Welcome challenges as chances for improvement, not hindrances. Realize that effort is not a representation of weakness but a path towards mastery. Secondly, you must learn to welcome failure. Rather than seeing failure as a destination, view it as a stepping stone to achieving your final end. Keep in mind, setbacks are not defining your potential. They're sharpening it. Thirdly, ask for feedback and respond. Constructive criticism is not a negative critique of your skill, but an open invitation to do better. It's crucial to your development, even though it may be painful. Finally, watch others' success as a learning device, not a reflection of your failure. When somebody else succeeds, it doesn't indicate that you've failed, it indicates that you can learn from their tactics and implement them in your life. Adopting a growth mindset is a commitment for a lifetime, but the payoff is boundless. With this mindset, you're not merely learning how to survive the challenges of life, you're learning how to thrive in spite of them. You're not merely getting by, you're becoming unlimited. Chapter 13. Harness the amazing potential of imagery. You don't know it, but your mind's amazing power to create and shape images can be an incredible asset for unleashing limitless potential. This mental rehearsal, commonly called imagery, is actually a rehearsal in the mind. It's not only about seeing oneself succeed. It's about thinking through the steps one must take to succeed. There is evidence that imagery does improve performance in a wide range of areas. Athletes commonly use it to imagine their moves prior to a game. Musicians use it to rehearse a piece mentally before playing. Research indicates that our brain is unable to differentiate between a vividly imagined experience and an actual one. Therefore, when you practice intense mental imagery, you're essentially conditioning your brain to do the task in real life. To realize this potential, you need to begin by constructing elaborate, vivid images in your mind. Visualize not just the end result. Visualize the process that leads to it. Engage all of your senses in the picture. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel? The more vivid the picture, the deeper the impression on your brain. Imagery is not a magic pill. It is a tool that, when used effectively with consistent practice and a growth mindset, can help you perform better and achieve your full potential. So don't downplay the power of your mind's eye. Harness it, and you'll be one step closer to being limitless. Chapter 14. Uncover the secrets of praying mastery. Venture deep into the realm of prayer to unlock its mastery. You might think of prayer as a religious ritual, but it's something more. It's a mind training tool, a way to access your inner power and potential. Studies have indicated that daily prayer, be it of faith or creed, can profoundly impact mental well-being and cognitive function. As a mastery skill, praying can make you more centered, emotionally stable, and resilient. You're not merely reciting mantras or pleading for intervention, you're engaging your mind actively, making intentions, and directing good vibes. This mental exercise conditions your brain to be more attentive and disciplined, resulting in better cognitive functions. World-famous neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Newberg has studied the impact of prayer on the brain. His results show that prayer alters the functioning of the brain, enhanced activation in the areas of social interaction, empathy, and compassion. Thus, praying well can make you a better emotional being, more empathetic and understanding. In addition, prayer can also alleviate stress and anxiety, improving your overall mental health. You're conditioning your mind to stay on positive thoughts, shooing away the negative ones. This mindfulness process makes you a stronger mind, enabling you to meet challenges head-on with a clear and untroubled mind. Prayer mastery is not about how long you pray but the quality of your prayer. Concentrate on your intentions, visualize positive results, and sincerely believe in what you're praying for. This mental discipline is a stepping stone to becoming unlimited, unleashing your complete potential. Chapter 15. Get the most out of memory and recall. Learning to utilize your memory and recall skills to the maximum can dramatically improve your performance in life on both personal and professional levels. Science has identified that memory isn't fixed but rather pliable and malleable. It is actually possible to train the brain to learn more efficiently and recall things more effectively. To begin, let's understand that memory operates on two levels: short-term and long-term. Short-term memory is like your brain's scratch pad and has a limited capacity. On the other hand, long-term memory is your brain's filing system capable of holding vast amounts of information indefinitely. A valuable method to enhance memory is the concept of chunking. This method is used to divide difficult information into manageable chunks, making it simpler to recall. Another method that works in enhancing memory is through the use of mnemonic devices. These are methods used to remember information by linking them to mental pictures, sentences, or short words. For example, Roy G. Biv is a popular mnemonic that helps in remembering the colors of the rainbow. Finally, practice is key. Daily brain exercises such as puzzles, reading or acquiring a new language can activate neural pathways and enhance your memory retention. Chapter 16. Learn the art of managing stress and anxiety with maximum efficiency. The relentless pace of life tends to trigger stress and anxiety, making them unwanted companions. But you can control these intruders, turning them from stumbling blocks to stepping stones. The researchers highlight the need to know your stress and anxiety, not just fight them. Think of them as signs of overworking or imbalance in your life. They're not the enemy. They're reminders to slow down, rethink and rebalance. Breathing exercises are strongly suggested for instant stress and anxiety relief. Experiments have established that slow, deep breathing can trigger a sense of calm and switch off the fight or flight mechanism induced by stress and anxiety. Furthermore, taking a balanced diet and exercising regularly can go a long way in eliminating stress and anxiety. Exercise encourages the body to release endorphins, the natural mood enhancers, and a healthy diet gives the brain the required nutrients to function at its best. Having sufficient sleep is also essential. As research suggests, poor sleep can amplify stress and anxiety, whereas healthy sleep can alleviate and control them. Lastly, have a positive attitude. Do things that make you smile and keep you centered. Research indicates that mindfulness and meditation can significantly reduce stress and anxiety levels in the long run. The art of managing stress and anxiety is all about knowing, accepting, and controlling them to your benefit. By implementing these tips, you're not merely surviving, you're thriving. You're becoming unlimited. Chapter 17. Release the power of affirmation prayers. Along with learning to master anxiety and stress, another valuable weapon to use to gain access to your unlimited potential is the power of affirmation prayers. These are affirmations that you say out loud to yourself that can reprogram your subconscious mind and change your behavior, actions, habits, and thoughts. According to research, affirmation prayers can deeply affect your mindset. One study by Carnegie Mellon University discovered that self-affirmations can enhance stress problem-solving capacity, in part by preventing you from dwelling on negative thoughts. The strength of these affirmations is that they have the power to change your mindset and outlook in life. To get the best out of this tool, it's imperative that you create your affirmation prayers according to your individual needs and objectives. These may vary from increasing self-belief I am capable and confident to cultivating positivity I bring good into my life. The secret is to say these affirmations in present tense as if they have already happened. Don't repeat these affirmations mindlessly, though. Say them while you see the desired outcome and feel the emotions around the desired outcome. This helps activate the affirmation in your head. Chapter 18. Unlock the hidden power of breathwork. Stepping into the world of breathwork, you'll find a powerful and yet underrated secret for unleashing your boundless capacity. With roots in old traditions, breathwork has been scientifically established to improve physical, emotional, and mental health. Research indicates that conscious, deliberate breathing directly affects the autonomic nervous system, which controls vital body functions like heart rate, digestion, and reaction to stress. By controlling your breathing, you're essentially accessing this system, enabling you to take control of physiological reactions previously believed to be involuntary. This can result in dramatic enhancement of stress management, mental acuity, and emotional balance, critical stepping stones to unlocking your boundless potential. Breathwork also fosters the creation of brain-derived neurotrophic factor BDNF, a protein essential to brain wellness. BDNF promotes the survival and development of neurons, enhancing cognitive processes such as problem-solving, learning, and memory. Essentially, regular breathing can get you smarter. Beyond that, breathwork can induce a higher state of consciousness and awareness of self. You become more sensitive to your body, your feelings, and your thoughts. This increased sensitivity can lead to doors of personal growth and change that appeared to be out of reach. Chapter 19. Practice a positive mindset on a daily basis. Having a positive mindset is not some theoretical idea, it's a tangible daily habit that can rewire your brain's neural connections and unlock your full potential. Neuroscience studies indicate that positive thinking actually changes your brain structure physically, a process called neuroplasticity. Through positive thinking, you're essentially conditioning your brain to respond to new situations, thus increasing resilience and mental dexterity. To cultivate this mentality, you must incorporate certain practices into your lifestyle. Positive self-talk is an effective one. It's the way you learn to be your own cheerleader, exchanging negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Research indicates that simply being able to give a genuine hug can lower levels of stress, boost confidence, and improve general mental well-being. Second, practice gratitude. Research has demonstrated that reminding yourself of the things you're thankful for can boost happiness and alleviate symptoms of depression. Incorporate into your routine writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. You'll be amazed at how this small action can change the way you think. In addition, be around positive people. Whether it is the people, the books, or the media, ensure that the environment around you motivates and nurtures a good attitude. You are, after all, a creation of your surroundings. Finally, don't overlook the effect of visualization. Seeing the positive result can activate the same neural pathways as the actual completion of a task. This not only enhances motivation but prepares your brain for success. Chapter 20. Take the road of self-discovery. Go on a quest of self-discovery to unlock your boundless potential. It's not an easy task, but it's a journey that's worth it. In the midst of the distractions and pressures of the contemporary world, it's essential to make time to dive into your inner self. This is where self-exploration begins. According to psychological research, self-exploration is the process of deep introspection and heightened self-awareness. It involves examining your thoughts, emotions, desires, strengths, weaknesses, and core motivations. It's about understanding who you truly are and what you genuinely want, not on a surface level, but with depth and intention. Through this journey inward, you begin to uncover your purpose, define your values, and reconnect with your passions. You discover your potential and find the power within yourself. It is a continuous process, not an event. It takes patience, persistence, and a willingness to listen to new information and experiences. The rewards of self-discovery are vast. Studies indicate that individuals who practice self-discovery have improved mental health, better relationships, more satisfaction with life, and a healthier self-concept. They will live more honestly, make perfect choices, and fulfill meaningful purposes. So how do you get on this path? Begin by claiming quiet time to reflect. Participate in exercises that create self-awareness, like writing down your thoughts in a journal, meditating, and doing mindful exercises. Get feedback from other people, but keep in mind, the last word about you is still yours. Follow the way of self-discovery, and you will unlock your boundless potential. It's not merely a journey of getting to a place, but of the process itself and the growth, learning, and evolution that occur in the process. Chapter 21. Cultivate strength and flexibility. All too often, developing strength and flexibility is mistakenly thought of as merely physical exercises, often linked to intense workout regimens and yoga classes. But in real life, these two have a crucial role to play in training your mind to be limitless. Mental toughness, just like physical toughness, is the result of resilience and endurance. It's about being brave enough to confront your fears, being determined enough to pursue your dreams, and being strong-willed enough to push through adversity. You can develop mental toughness by consistently venturing out of your comfort zone, testing your thinking, and building a positive attitude. Flexibility, however, is the capacity of your mind to adjust to changes and cope with the unexpected with ease. It's being receptive to new ideas and ways of thinking and not being staunchly fixed on preconceived ideas or assumptions. Mindfulness meditation is also an excellent means of improving mental flexibility since it helps you to watch your emotions and thoughts without judgment, hence enabling you to react to things more objectively and creatively. In a way, developing mental strength and flexibility isn't all about doing mental exercises. It's about having the right attitude, accepting challenges, and living a lifestyle that is conducive to mental wellness. The journey may not be easy, but the rewards a resilient, adaptable, and limitless mind are certainly worth the effort. Chapter 22. Max out brain function with proper nutrition. Just as creating mental strength and flexibility is crucial to achieving a place of unlimited potential, fueling your brain with the proper nutrition is just as crucial. Consider your brain as an engine. Would you anticipate the car running smoothly on the wrong quality of fuel? Yes. Likewise, your brain requires high-quality nutrients in order to work optimally. Research suggests that specific foods have a profound ability to increase cognitive function. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish, chia seeds, and walnuts improve memory and learning functions. Antioxidants found in berries and dark chocolate defend your brain from oxidative stress, inhibiting the chance of age-related cognitive impairment. B vitamins B6, B9, and B12 play an absolute crucial part in maintaining healthy brains. They can enhance mood and alleviate depression symptoms. Lean meats, eggs, and leafy greens all contain B vitamins. Complex carbohydrates, found in whole grains and legumes, give a steady supply of brain fuel, which keeps you alert and focused. Proper hydration is also important. Mild dehydration can have a negative effect on your mood, memory, and ability to focus. Chapter 23. Leverage the power of innovation to enhance mental capabilities. In the field of cognitive enhancement, one cannot help but notice the vast potential of innovation. As you walk towards your path to becoming limitless, it's crucial to know how innovative methods can turbocharge your mental capabilities. Innovation is not merely about revolutionary inventions or business models. It's also about creating new ways to enhance cognitive abilities. To illustrate, new neuroscience has created brain training applications that will enhance attention and memory. These are not video games but scientifically tested instruments that can exercise your brain muscles every day. Outside of digital technologies, innovative physical equipment is also being developed. Look at neurofeedback devices. They're meant to track your brain waves and give you real-time feedback, so that you can get a better idea of and learn to control your mental states. This type of self-awareness has the potential to create better focus, less stress, and improved problem solving. But don't forget, innovation is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. What is beneficial for one person may not be for another. You should try out various tools and techniques and see what feels right to you, and do not be intimidated to think beyond the box. Creativity fuels innovation, nonetheless. Finally, keep in mind that innovation spills over into thinking too. Employing a growth mindset and accepting that your abilities are trainable has been proven to maximize cognitive capacity. So embrace the power of innovation, then, not merely in tools and approaches, but even in thinking about learning and personal development. Innovation is a strong partner in your journey to becoming limitless. Utilize it well and watch your mental capabilities rise high. Chapter 24. Maintain a culture of ongoing learning throughout life. Leveraging innovation to enhance your cognitive powers is an important step in becoming limitless. But to really get the best of your mind's potential, you must develop the attitude of continuous learning. Not a catchword. Science attests to this. Studies reveal that lifelong learning can enhance cognition, improve the capacity to deal with new contexts, and slow down cognitive weakening in old age. Consider the brain as muscle. Just like your biceps, it requires a daily exercise to remain fit. And the practice it yearns for is learning. The more you learn, the stronger your mind gets. You're not only gaining knowledge. You're strengthening your mind and making it flexible. But how do you cultivate this mentality? Begin small. Pick something you're interested in and dive headfirst. Read a book, see a documentary, take an online course. Enjoy the process, the agony, even the frustration. It's all part of the journey. Chapter 25. Unlock the untapped potential of peak performance. You have an untapped potential to achieve peak performance by sharpening your mental clarity, building unshakable focus, and tapping into emotional intelligence. Let's demystify the key to achieving mental clarity, a milestone of peak performance that lies in the background. Clarity is a non-negotiable element. It's seeing things the way they are, free from misconceptions or biases. Not merely knowing what is happening around you, but knowing why it is happening and what you can do about it. Mental clarity, according to research, can be improved by practices such as exercise, a good diet, and sufficient sleep. All of these components contribute to enhancing mental function, allowing you to handle information better and make better choices. But mental clarity is not only about physical health. It also means clearing your mind. This may be through mindfulness exercises like meditation, which has been scientifically shown to lower stress, enhance concentration, and enhance mental acuity. To tap into your mental clarity, you need to achieve balance. Too much information can confuse your mind, and too little can leave you understimulated. Finding a balance between the two will enable you to peak perform. Your mind is your greatest asset, by the way. Train it well, and you'll be unstoppable. Dive into the realm of unshakable concentration, the secret jewel of peak performance. Harvard research highlights the value of concentration, indicating it's the basis of every useful skill. It's the compass that points you to your unlimited potential. But how do you nurture it? Begin by clearing your mind. It's simpler to concentrate when you're not interrupted by a mesh of thoughts. Mindfulness meditation is one scientifically proven way to do so. You're training your mind to anchor itself in the present, not to dwell on the past or worry about the future. To support this focus, create an environment that encourages concentration. Eliminate distractions, whether they're physical clutter or digital noise. A clean, organized workspace helps reduce mental chaos and fosters clarity. And don't forget to take regular breaks. They refresh your mind and help sustain long-term productivity. It sounds counterintuitive, but taking a break from a task can actually enhance concentration. The Pomodoro technique, a time management system, is to work for 25 minutes and then break for 5 minutes. This gives your brain a chance to rest and recover. Emotional intelligence, usually the forgotten component, is an important consideration in attaining optimal performance. It's not necessarily being intelligent or having a high IQ, it's about being able to manage your emotions and other people's emotions. People with high emotional intelligence are more likely to lead successful lives, according to research. They're less stressed, able to navigate social nuances better, and make better decisions. So how do you tap into your emotional intelligence? Begin by becoming more self-aware. Feel and acknowledge your feelings as you feel them, knowing why you are feeling the way you are feeling. Secondly, control your emotions. Allow them not to use you but let them make your actions and choices. Thirdly, empathize. Realize and accept others' emotions. This not only assists in creating good relationships, it also fosters a positive and productive atmosphere. Finally, utilize your emotional intelligence. Use it to improve your communication, leadership, and problem-solving abilities. Releasing the full potential of your cognitive ability can be a game changer in attaining peak performance. Cognitive ability, essentially your brain horsepower, is the amount of information the brain can hold at any given time. To maximize it, you must do things to challenge your brain. First, work on regular mental stimulation. As a regular exercise makes your body stronger, brain exercises will make your brain function better and even create new brain cells. Do puzzles, reading, writing, and even video games that demand strategic thinking. Second, food is also a significant factor. Nourishing your brain starts with what you eat. Foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals fuel your body while protecting against cognitive decline and brain-related diseases. Incorporating green tea and turmeric into your routine can further enhance brain function, thanks to their powerful bioactive compounds. But nutrition is only part of the equation. Quality sleep and effective stress management are just as vital. While you sleep, your brain consolidates memories and clears out toxins, essential processes for mental clarity. On the other hand, chronic stress can impair brain cells and hinder performance. Remember, the path to becoming limitless begins in the mind. 3 key strategies can drive you to maximum productivity and unlock the hidden potential of maximum performance. First, knowing your body's natural rhythm is critical. Research indicates that we each possess a biological clock that influences our energy and concentration. Determine your peak hours, sometimes called your biological prime time, and plan your most challenging tasks during these times. Second, establish a strong routine. High achievers often share one key trait: intentional daily habits that set a powerful tone for the day. Begin your morning with a purposeful routine. Incorporate activities like exercise, meditation, and thoughtful planning. It's not about packing your schedule with endless tasks, but about focusing on what truly matters. Prioritizing the right actions leads to meaningful progress. In addition, make mindfulness a daily practice. Staying present enhances your focus, reduces stress, and ultimately boosts your productivity in a sustainable way. Studies verify a direct relationship between mindfulness and productivity. As a gardener nurturing his crops, you've tended to your mind, opening the gates to boundless possibilities. You've unlocked the potential of neuroplasticity, expanded your consciousness, and enhanced your thinking. You've cultivated an abundance mindset, dissolved limiting beliefs, and fueled your brain with fuel. Embracing lifelong learning and peak performance, you've turned challenges into opportunities. You're now empowered to innovate, expand, and fully tap the untapped potential of your mind.